Hi there. Finally managed to get out onto the rocks. The wind has died down a bit, and as you can probably see, the sea is actually quite calm. The tide is probably going to start coming in about now. While it's still out, I'm going to take advantage and fish the rock pools for mini species, the usual thing: sea scorpions, blennies, goobies, anything like that really. But I've also got a heavier rod with me today, and as the tide comes in a bit, I'll probably hopefully target some better wrasse, see if they're still about. Right, let's see what we can get today. Lovely looking rock pool here. It's quite deep, but as you can see, the water's just a tad murky. Obviously from the stormy weather we've had, and that's stirred the sea up a bit, but I think it's starting to clear out a little bit now. But let's have a look and see what we can get out of this little pool. I wouldn't think, if there's anything about in there, I wouldn't think it'd be take long to... Oh, something just come out to have a look. It's very, very tiny though, very tiny. Oh, no, it's not. That's a little bit bigger than what I thought. Oh, there's me saying it's really tiny, and lovely little blenny. Oh, and he bit me. It's the first time I've had that happen. He's an angry little soon, so this one got a bit of attitude. Doesn't like being pulled out of his home. Lovely little thing. I think possibly had the sole resident out of there. Right, let's move on, try another pool. Got a nice little rock pool here. It's not very big, but it's quite deep, so hopefully there'll be something in here. Oh, yes, there's something come out to have a look, and it's not a bad size. Well, it's actually not as big as I thought. Little scorpion fish. Let's turn round, get the sun on it. Look at the colours on that. Love catching these things. As you see, he's nailed that little jig. It's amazing how the water magnet. Something else. Come have a look. What have we got here? Another little blenny. Not as big as the last one. Hopefully this one won't bite me. There. Oh, he's got attitude as well. Funny little creatures, aren't they? Right, let's get him back. I think, I don't know, that tide seemed to be coming in quick. I think I'll go back and get the heavier rod set up and have a go for the wrasse, because I'm running out of time on these patch of rocks. I don't want to get stranded on here, so right. Before I set up the heavy rod, I'm just going to drop this little lure down and see if I can get anything on this. There's normally not a shortage of little cork wings and that around here, so let's see. That looked like it's got to the bottom already. Oh, something's just had a bite. Oh yeah, and we're in. What's this? Little pollock. Is that? No, little block and all, little coolie. These things can be prolific here sometimes. Another little block on by the looks of it. Yes. Right, I re-tackled the Lrf rod. I've put a little drop shot rig on that now, but I've also tackled my heavier rod up. I'm going to give this a go. Hopefully pick up a few better wrasse if there's any about. And I have the usual rig that I like using, a little cheb rig and a weedless hook, and there's a bit, that's a gold isomate worm on there. So we'll give that a try. It's very snaggy here, lots of kelp, lots of rocks, so hopefully that setup will keep the snags to a minimum. Let's see what we catch on this. Here's the first of a wrasse. A lovely little cork wing. Stunning colours in the sunshine. Not very big, but that's a start. And another little cork wing. Side little, but that's not bad. Cork wings don't grow very big anyway, so actually not a bad size. I've just had a look at the colours on them. I never get tired of catching wrasse. I just love them. Another little corkway. You could fill your boots with these on the Lrf gear all day long, but I really would love to catch a decent ballan for the camera. Smaller. That's a plump little thing. Well, for all my trying here, doesn't look like I'm going to get a decent sized ballan, and the tide's coming up now and I really need to get off these rocks. But yeah, there's still a chance. There's still other spots where there's a chance of getting a decent ballan, hopefully. So let's go give them a try. Not moved far. I'm at the back of this little bay. I mean, them rocks over there is where I was standing earlier, and I've just moved off of them because, like I say, in another hour or two's time that'll probably flood them. They're not completely covered, but you do get cut off, and I don't fancy being stranded on there because that'd probably be dark by the time I was able to get off anyway. Just give it a few goes with this, and then I might just drop the little drop shot and rig down here. Just straight away getting bites on this. I think they're probably either going to be them little cork wings or them little coalies. Oh. There we go. And there we go, the little coalies, I think. Yeah. Actually, these are quite small. I've had some good coalies from these spots in the past. I've actually got a video fly fishing for them here and had quite a few. Bit of a prolific day that was. the breeze has picked up a little bit, and I'm up high from the water here, making it a little bit awkward presenting the lure. Just putting a big bow in my braid. Oh, what we got here, this feel a bit better. Oh, it's a wrasse. Actually, that's not a bad size cork wing. It's not there. Give it that sunshine. Oh, and they just another wrasse. I think it's another cork wing. They don't half go. Yeah. Oh, this one's a bit fatter by the looks of it. Well, I didn't have the camera rolling, but I've turned it on. Let's try and get in the sunshine. Look at the colour of that, a little cork wing, but it's got olivey sort of green tinge to it. Never ceases to amaze me the different colours of these wrasse. Well, a lot of the species really, but you just don't know what you're going to catch. Look at that. Maybe small, but how could you get disappointed with catching them? Right, having to go with the Lrf stuff again now. Just moved over to this little gully. Just see what we can catch out of here. I'm getting quite a few cork wings and that on the heavier gear. Oh, I'll probably use my net on these. I know they're only small, but a lot lighter line and a tiny little hook. But just like I thought, actually. A little bit smaller than what I have been getting. A tiny little Polaris worm. But I don't seem to get too many sea scorpions or blennies and stuff from this spot here. They're obviously about here because in the rock pools, but very seldom do I get any from this particular spot, unless the wrasse just get there first, which is probably what this is. Yeah. It's another one of them green shaded ones. Right, I've had another move. The sun's starting to go down now, so I haven't got too much daylight left. I've moved to a different spot, hopefully to catch a ballan. I filled my boots with cork wing wrasse today, but I've not had one single ballan, and be nice to finish the day with a decent balance, but we'll see. Can only but try. Unlike the last spots that I've tried, I've had 2 casts and yet not had a bite. Where in the other spots I had bites straight away, but that's not always a bad thing, because maybe the bigger wrasse might be a bit more sultry. Let's hope that's what I've come for. Oh yes. Please don't fall off. It's not a monster, but a lovely fish all the same. Oh, look at the colour. That's one of them like green coloured ones. Well, if I don't catch another one today, that doesn't really matter. But what a corker that is. Look at the colours on that. This is what we came for. A decent wrasse. You can always rely on these not to behave themselves. Let's get it back. Well, I've decided to call it a day now. I've had a cracking day. Loads of cork rings and the odd blocker, and then to finish the day with that ballan was just what I was hoping for, really. It seems rather fitting to call it a day now. Right, once again, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you again. Bye.